All right, manatees, let's go over our new week in ELA. It's Unit 8 still. The same essential question, how do we react to changes in nature? Okay, so this is our essential question. We are going to wrap up this unit, and you know when we wrap up, each week we have a quiz, and then at the end of each unit we have a unit assessment that we take. Okay, so that's coming very soon, and that's the longer one where we're comparing texts and there's a writing portion, and we're still going to do that even though we're virtual, because it's really important that we still maintain our skills, right? You want to be ready for third grade, and that is really important. So we have our closed readings, okay, and this will be the last book that many of you have at your home. So when we wrap up Unit 8, we are still going into Unit 9, but that will be 100% digital resources, and so I'll always do some shared reading videos with that as well. All right, here's our focus. Identify the main topic of a text. We've been doing this, so we should be getting pretty good at finding main ideas now. Analyze how reasons support specific points. This is key this week. We're going to identify opinions that are written within a piece, and then we're going to have to find reasons that support their opinions. And we got really good at this in the classroom. Remember, we were writing opinions and going over how to give support to our opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and that is okay. But what we need to do is always have some reasons that support our opinion. So it kind of gives a little bit of a backup, right? Phonics Skills here, we have our comparatives, ER and EST. Like this is big, this is bigger, but this is biggest. So that's what we're talking about here with comparatives. All right, our grammar skills, we're going to be using irregular plurals. So we will continue irregular plurals and forming and using possessives. So that's kind of a review. Possessives we've been doing, we'll continue doing that. And we'll also talk about irregular plurals. Like I have 1 foot, but I have 2 feet. So feet is an irregular plural. All right, here's our new spelling words for the week. I'll go over those in the next slide now. So here's our overview. Vocabulary words to look for: answered, begged, exclaimed, insisted, objected, shouted, stated, whispered, debate, historic, opinion, rebuild, residence. Gosh, I wonder what we're going to be reading about. Here's some high frequency words for you. And remember, high frequency words are the words that we read that we should probably not be sounding out anymore. We see them often and they should be kind of just, we know them. We just know how to read them. So that helps with our fluency. When we're good with high frequency words, we become more fluent readers. So the words we have here are covered, cried, figure, horse, money, products, questions, since, usually, voice. And here's our spelling words for the week. You can look for these for sure in Spelling City. Colder, coldest, faster, fastest, newer, newest, slower, slowest, taller, tallest. All right, now down to the nitty-gritty objectives. As we read, what can you do? Remember our I can statements? We still have I cans, even virtually. I can reflect on strategies I learned to help me read informational and fictional texts. So things that are real and true, and stories. Sounds something like making connections is a strategy, right? Read aloud, shared reading objectives right here. I can read an opinion piece about sand dunes. I can read fluently with appropriate phrasing, so that's your prosody. And I can recognize irregular plural nouns. All right, so we have some writing activities also and more reading activities here. We're definitely focusing on opinions, and we're going to identify those opinions and find the reasons that support those opinions. And look at this right here. key details, and use complete sentences to share your thinking. So that's always something that we work on as well, right? All right, we're going to do a little bit more research. We're definitely going to focus on capitalizing proper nouns. So it sounds like we'll probably be looking at specific places. And then we have our phonics word studies. So our comparatives, ER, EST, and our blend comparatives, ER, EST, and our spelling comparatives, ER, EST. All right, my friends, that's what we'll be focusing on this week. So join me at our next lesson for our shared reading.